Hello YouTube, and wait a minute, I know what you're going to be saying already. Troll, this is not Overlord, nor is this a Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine, and this certainly isn't Pack Space Epsilon. It's way too huge, and also the minimap is completely wrong. You're right, this isn't. This is Pack Space Delta, the predecessor to Epsilon. And I misspoke. I have 29,000 people. Ooh. Oh. It is a fully functioning thingamajigger with centralized population centers, executives, researchers, and other such kick-assedness.
Slow time down. There's just so much to do.
Awesome.
Module construction finalized.
There's a lot going on around here. And look at that. Look at that balance. 2,000 whatever. Da 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 da.
Completed.
Wealth is 313.6 million credits. We have a very powerful defensive force here made up of Vipers and Colossi. Now this might seem rather weak considering that, you know, any threat from the air cannot be taken care of, but oh my, what's this? Oh golly. Pax Mine Delta Airbase is in fact an airbase. It is also my primary tech colony. And as you can see, it makes extensive use of Keeper technology, which is very important. It also makes pretty much exclusive use of offshore wind parks for energy generation. As you can see, their spheres of influence are quite small.
Your assignment.
And let's see here. Boop.
Energy supply.
Oh no, every single one of my islands now has energy problems because they're all reduced in efficiency. Oh, that
All
sucks.
systems online.
Yes, so
What can I
why are we here? To be honest with you, we're here because I done fucked up. There's no other way to put it, really. I done fucked up. I brought along too many building modules, and I didn't bring along a couple of things that I really needed. And these things are... Look at this, all this trade going on. This is my primary source of income. This, not so much. But selling things. Selling things? Oh yes, most certainly are important.
And what do you want?
Why am I doing this?
Goods are guaranteed to help you. Don't touch it.
Because...
Everything in
Oh,
here is
nah.
sterile. Excuse me if I sound a little terse, but I have one.
Yes. Okay, sorry. I keep on getting...
Communication systems online.
Shut up, stop talking at me. Ugh. Anyway, low wage regulations. Check that off. Do some lag as the computer does some math, and uh-oh, I'm no longer profitable. And yay, I'm profitable again. Haha. I make extensive use of the Keeper 1.0 technology. In fact, in terms of storage, I have 5 of these things in storage right now, which is quite good. Anyways, why am I here? That's very simple. I'm waiting for this, and for this to work. Ferrogenic chemicals and cuprogenic chemicals. Now, what do those do? Well, you'll see in a moment, actually, as I'm about to actually switch on over to Packspace Epsilon, and, well, actually, to you guys, I will be switching on over to Packspace Epsilon, and through the magic of whatever, I'm basically going to be derp through the through the magic of movie magic, I'm basically going to be switching over to Pack-Space Epsilon, and we will have both the cooperogenic as well as the ferrogenic chemicals already in our ARC storage. So we're gonna transfer one thing. We're basically gonna transfer resources over from one map to another, cheat a little bit more, and do something incredibly cool that we won't be able to immediately take advantage of. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Hello again, and we're back. We're back on Pack-Space Epsilon. With our little community that isn't terribly profitable at the moment, but that will soon change. In fact, we're kind of nearing something of an economic fallout situation right now. Oh wait, whoops. Hold on a second, I have to go pick something up from Rufus. Let's hardly any trade going on. In fact, no one's actually seeking me out. I'm actually having to deliver goods to them. And how much am I making?
I vouched for.
1,080.
I vouched for.
Yes. You vouched for me. I say again, I vouched for you. I vouched for you. Let's see, what do we have here? Forbidden goods. Not entirely legal. Hey kid, want to see a dead body? Oh, I look around this map and I see something immediately apparent. None of the underground islands are particularly good.
The company is very satisfied.
Haha. Credits and licenses, yes. As you can see, we have cooperogenic chemicals. Demand for copper continues! Ends the activity of a black smoker on one of your islands and taps a raw mineral deposit. Can only be used underwater, and it gives me copper there. Ferrogenic. The seabed is rich in iron ore. This does basically the same thing as the previous one, except that it, costs more money. Or it is the exact same as copper is the cooperogenics, except that it does it with iron. Blah. Okay, so each one of those is 2 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oop. Okay, was I right about that? Yeah, 2 and 3. Alright. I also brought in some 2 units of high performance drive, so my little Orpheus here is basically very fast. Very fast. Okay, a few things here. Behold, we now have access to the underwater areas, and yeah, wow, this place is not that great. 1, 2, 3, 4 oil fields, and one undersea rubble heap. That's not that great. Ooh, this place is nice, but can I... can't do diamonds here, but I do have 1 undersea rubble heap. No, 2 of them, and I have... is it 2 or 3? No, it's only 2, so that means 6 oil fields. Ooh, that's quite nice, actually. I shall bring Eon Trimaran Orpheus over this way, speed things up a bit. That's important. Manganese nodules is important, actually. Actually, technically more important than other resources might be. This and this are very, very, very important. Let's see here. It's also somewhat important that I build my warehouse next to a rubble heap, or at least a even though I can't actually take advantage of the rubble heap right now because what? It's efficient. Build it. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's 4 and 8. Oh. Oh, that's bullshit right there. So I'm gonna need 8, 16, or 8, 16. God damn it. Wasting my own time here and slowly making more money for myself. Ah. Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh, we have another nice one. Let's see here. 1 undersea rubble heap. 2 of them, so that means it only has 1, 2, 3 oil fields. No, wait, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 oil fields. Okay. It's still not that great, 4 oil fields. But you might be asking yourself, Troll, you already have oil, you greedy fuck. To which I will say, shut up. And follow up with a, yes, but the current oil extraction technology I have is really shitty, so, Let's see here. Should I go with, ooh, actually, hold on a second. Ooh, this one has more oil fields and rubble heaps. Very nice. Very, very nice. 3 rubble. Yeah, 3 rubble, so it has 7 oil fields. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. And it can do those 2 important resources right there. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is... I'm going to settle my text here, and then I'm going to do number 1 and then number 2 over here, because I do need algae and manganese nodules in large quantities early on, and I also need lots of oil too.
Production goes down.
And by lots of oil, I mean I'm going to need lots of freaking oil. So I'm going to bring that one over now. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, that'll do. Okay, and this one will be the this one will be the ferrogenic chemicals. So now I have algae, manganese nodules, and iron ore. Yes. Alright, so put that there, put these, load these back onto the thing, and now bring this over to here. She approves of me founding a new city, because even though Tildy Jorgensen can actually be quite annoying, she's not necessarily an enemy. She's not really my enemy. She's willing to stifle her own growth for me, as long as, you know, I treat her with a little bit of respect. No, yes. That'll do. I hope it'll do. And then basically cryptogenics, algae, manganese nodule, copper. And this is the first time we hear from Hiro Ibashi. He's an asshole. He's over here and he actually sells these trimarans. Except that we technically can't really buy anything from him for a while because we don't have access to underwater and he won't sell us He won't sell us his stuff until we can actually interact with him directly on our own, which is it's kind of ass backwards if you ask me. Anyway, as I recall, we had a bit of a problem. I need to check my goods here. Okay. Meat, super flavor. Okay, so we have lots of super flavor still. Good, good, good. But we need more meat. Our food factories technically use up more meat than we can produce, which is weird because, you know, we have one meat per one food factory, and you'd think that they'd be able to supply it, but no, the game isn't balanced like that. In fact, I don't know exactly how the game is balanced in regards to resource use and production. So we probably have... fuck. So we do indeed probably have enough factories. It's just keeping them supplied with meat. That's the problem here. More piggles have to die. Today I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why. It's just it's a normal day like any other. I guess it's Saturday, and therefore the day is slightly more awesome than usual, but I don't know if that's really it. I suppose I'm just happy because that's the sort of person I am. Anyway, can you... Oh, shoot. I need more engineers, and I can't get them until I get more foods in my people's bellies. More pork burgers. Pork. That's such a weird word. It's such a funny word to me. Pork. Pork. Bork, bork, bork. I am not gonna Swedish chef it up in here. Even though I want to so hard right now. Alright, how am I on iron? Oh good, I still have plenty of